Hello friends, near and far, dear to my heart. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. Welcome to your reading, Leo. This will be a reading for all Leo placements found within your birth chart. Happy Libra season, happy Eclipse season. Whenever you find this reading, just know that it's meant to find you. We are in powerful territory. We're going to talk all about it. So wherever you have Leo in your chart or fifth house, if you don't know much about your birth chart, maybe you just know about your sun sign, your rising, your moon. Guess what? There's more territory to cover. And I would love to provide you a comprehensive birth chart reading, especially during eclipse season. It is so important to get to know your birth chart and the landscape and the territory that you carry. During an eclipse month, the lunar nodes are activated, so I highly encourage you to check out your natal north and south node placements because these nodal axis points are being activated. We are wrapping up this Libra South node, which again, this past lunar eclipse on October 2nd was sitting right on that South node. So lots of past stuff coming up, lots around your personal South node placement. I have a series that I just completed. It's in the description box below, as well as my eclipse playlist where you can find that lunar eclipse reading. And on Patreon, I have the, solar eclipse reading, and the lunar eclipse in Pisces reading is on Patreon. On Patreon, I'm going to be doing a post-eclipse reading, also feeling into the rest of the year, supportive messages around retrogrades, a Chiron series, and also on Patreon, there's all the love extended messages. You can find the general love message for October also below. And my website, I just updated it with a couple new tarot spreads, astrology spreads. I like to bring these two together, right? So if you are interested in going deeper into this message today, email me. Check out my website. And again, on Patreon, you get 20% off as a member. So not only do you get all that exclusive content, but if you like my style, you get 20% off any of my private services. So Leo, let's talk about it. Let's get into your October reading. Hi Leo, welcome to this space. Whether you're new to my channel or returning, I appreciate your support. If you are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well to stay up to date for when I post for your other placements. If this reading doesn't resonate, I highly encourage you to watch other placements and we'll see what other placements might show up for you. So, happy eclipse. How are you feeling? I hope you are moving along. Are you floating along? That was your song. As I feel into your energy, and I do this for all the signs, I just see what comes up. And you got hippopotamus. And I was like, okay, interesting. And so I looked into what the spiritual meaning behind hippopotamus was. And it's about floating on. And I got Modest Mouse, Float On. The lyrics that came up in that song was, I backed my car into a cop car the other day. You could be feeling like all this ish is coming up and you're just like, oh my God, like all this stuff going on, but we're going to float on. We all float on, all right. Already, we all float on, all right. And that's where that hippopotamus was coming in. The self-reliance, it's also around the heart. It's about honesty, stability, while just floating along, not fighting upstream, which is good. If this is the energy you're in, we never want to be fighting upstream amongst an eclipse because, again, these cycles, this change is inevitable. Whatever's coming up for you, this is a general reading, so it's going to look very different, right? Some people are having massive awakenings that are really positive. Some people are having massive awakenings that might be perceived as negative, but are still positive. But it might take them time to catch up to, what's going on mentally, and then tapping into the heart, right? Leo, you know all about the heart. You govern and rule the heart space. So there could be lots of stirred emotions that are coming up, and you are stable. That hippopotamus that showed up, it's a guide for you of some sort. You can float along. You're going to be okay. And I think this is coming up for you because Mars is in your 12th house. Mars is in Cancer till November 3rd, and it's transiting your 12th house. Any sort of Cancer placements, especially Cancer month, that would be July, right before you, is highly influential for you because 12th house is Pisces. So with that last lunar eclipse, again, in Pisces, you can find that on Patreon if you want to dive deeper into the meaning behind that. And also float on is very watery. So wherever you have water in your chart or dealing with a water sign especially, or just emotions, 12th house is what's hidden. This could be hidden strength as well with the hippopotamus. Because on the external, you know, you might look at a hippopotamus and yes, it's massive. It's, you know, has a freaking massive mouth and like clenches down on things, but they also can be really cute, you know, and like, I'm getting reminded of this baby hippo. I think it's in China or Japan. I'm gonna link it below for you. This baby hippo, there's memes all over the internet. It's the cutest little thing, but it's sassy as all hell. It kind of has that Leo vibe to it. This baby hippo is just such a riot, and everyone, you know how when these trends catch online, it's like meme after meme and GIF and all. You know, it can be a little bit much, but it's funny. I saw it the other day and I was like, wow, that's the cutest little hippo, but also I wouldn't want to mess with that hippo either. So there's like something might be cute and fuzzy, but then it's like, yeah, you know, kind of scary. So maybe that's how you're feeling. You're like, I'm cute one day, but then the next I'm gonna like, like go, you know, haywire on someone, you know? So don't get too close kind of vibe. That Mars in the 12th house, it's again, it can be a bit angsty. But there's also this message of hidden strength because again, 12th house is what's hidden enemies as well. Mars represents the warrior. So things could be coming up around people around you and you're just like, I'm going to float along anyway. Like good riddance kind of energy. Just float along. You know, it has the lyrics in that song, Modest Mouse, and again, you might not like the song. It's this very like boppy, fun song, but the lyrics are pretty like dark, which I kind of like that about that song. It's just like, you know what, life is crazy and it's all hell's breaking loose, but I'm just gonna can be maybe perceived as a bit naive, but you got to apply some humor in this reality that we live in. Let's be honest. The world is on fire. There's lots of change. There's a lot of karma, south nodes being brought up, past lives, especially, again, that lunar eclipse in Pisces. I keep going back to that. If you haven't watched it, go find it on Patreon. It's all about this 12th house, which I feel like is the main highlight for you astrologically right now. But also Venus is in Scorpio until the 17th of October. That's in your 4th house. What's hidden? 4th, 8th, and 12th house influence. If you have that in your natal chart or want to get more familiar, again, I give birth chart readings. But those 3 houses in your chart really accent the past. This is what's hidden, subconscious realms. The 4th is Cancer. Again, there's this connection with Cancer. So you might, again, be dealing with a Cancer or your natal transits to Cancer energy. 4th house right now, Venus in the 4th house. This is like home. It could be literally moving. It could be finding sanctuary amongst your home. You know, Cancer season, I talked about sacred sanctuaries because, again, it's this maternal nesting, comfort, right? Family. Again, lots of stuff coming up around the family. Ideas around what family means to you, right? If you have children, if you don't have children, like what's hidden within the home. Venus in the 4th house, and then it's going to go to your 5th house, which is your house. So if you're feeling like you're just floating along and you're like, you know, that saying, I'm getting that saying, fake it till you make it kind of thing. I don't always tend to use that advice, but sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it, and you're just like floating along, like, okay, what else? What's next, universe? Like, I've taken this much so far. What else can I handle? Probably anything at this point, you might be saying to yourself. And again, apply some humor. Go check out that baby hippo. Maybe that will make you smile. Okay, I'll post those links below. You'll see I have my links that I provide for the Eclipse playlist, the North Node series, my Patreon, my website. But then below that, you'll see Leo readings and links, and you can find all the songs and anything that I find here for you, right? Messages and stuff. So 4th house, what's hidden within the home, what's hidden within the subconscious, lots around family coming up for you. Maybe there is some crisis around family, but it will lighten up. When Venus goes into Sag, there's a lot of revelations around your truth too. We have this Gemini influence, Mercury in Libra still, and this solar eclipse in Libra. Again, that reading, the Pick a Power reading on YouTube. for the solar eclipse is in that playlist, eclipse playlist. And again, watch for March and April. These are cycles. But the third house, Gemini, this is communication. So there could be some malfunction, like miscommunication. Maybe people are a bit volatile. Like I was saying, with the Mars in the 12th house, you could be like, don't try me. Or again, it could come off the extreme opposing end, because Pisces 12th house can be very like yin yang. They represent the two fish. Like when you're emotionally volatile with that Mars in the 12th house, it can come out very aggressive, or it can come out for some of you as like extreme fatigue. I guess, you know, when you're hangry or when you're really tired. I know when I'm tired and hungry, I'm not the most pleasant person. Those are probably the times when I'm like, God, I can't control that I'm just being a raging, you know what. You can't make decisions when you're tired. You can't make decisions when you're hungry. It's really hard. You're just like, ugh, I gotta float on. Just gotta float on, Leo. So it could be hard to communicate how you're feeling is what I'm getting. But this eclipse in your third house and Mercury in the third house, Mercury in the third house is actually a very good placement for you. You could be finally feeling like you can just speak your mind, and some people might not like that. Taking risks. Yeah, risky kind of, you know, communication. Maybe you could finally be feeling like you have the words to say. Because there's a level of vulnerability that I'm finding in your energy with like the float on and like everything's fine. Like you're maybe also helping someone else apply some humor to your situation or just to your life. You're like, you know what? F it kind of thing. Taking risks. I'm just going to speak my piece. And that's that. At least it's my truth. You know, eclipses really want you to step into your truth. It's guiding you towards your North Node. Again, check out your natal North Node placement. I have that series below. What else do we have for Leo, my Leo collective? This eclipse month, flexibility, yeah. You're having to be flexible, yes. There's you, the tiger, Leo, the lion, tiger, bears, oh my. You got a hawk too here, hawks and tigers. Ah. I'm getting like Wizard of Oz. It's taking a risk. Taking a risk on a new beginning. Maybe you're having to be flexible around something. Some changes are required. Purification, yeah. Courage. It takes, oh yeah, it's risky to take a new beginning is what you're saying. There's that courage. You got to be flexible right now. So this month is all about flexibility. Float on, Leo. Just float along. You do not have to fight upstream. If you feel like you have to fight for something, it's probably not for you. Let's be honest here, okay? If it feels like it's way too risky, just wait, okay? Once Mars moves out of Cancer, it will move into, your sign. There we go. Beautiful, okay? So Mars is going to move into your sign November 3rd. That's maybe when you can actually take a chance on something, a new beginning. That will be a good time marker for some of you. So if you're feeling like there is some delay and you have to be flexible and like things are just not working in your favor, yeah, action in reverse. Don't take any action yet. Wait it out. Yeah, going forward. Yeah. Healing chaos. That's that float along. I think now is the time to purify. You got purification twice here. You have it once here, and you have it once here in reverse. So something might have happened during Virgo season because Virgo represents the house of purification, sense of duty, responsibility. You could have felt like the weight of the world was on you during Virgo season. You maybe had to forgive someone is what I just saw too. It takes courage to even have the strength to have a new beginning. And when Mars going into your sign in November, give it some time, whatever's happening for you. Mars going in your sign is going to give you that extra boost, okay? Let's pull from the Creativity Oracle. Yeah, it's a time for you to take care of your health, purification, diet, rest. Mars in the 12th house, just rest. Just float along. Just keep swimming. Finding Nemo. You could be feeling like Dory, just like a little bouncy ADHD, bouncing all over the place. So there's just something about a lightness to you, though, like humor. Even in like the healing chaos, that's how you're going to heal the chaos, is to just kind of try your best to take something from this experience. That's what eclipses are trying to show us always. It's like, what can I learn from this? Saturn in Pisces. We just had that lunar eclipse in Pisces. I feel like something happened during that lunar eclipse because those purification cards are marking September. Something happened during that lunar eclipse. And again, if you haven't watched it, I highly encourage you to. We're getting a lot of this Pisces influence for you. You could have found like some communications coming to the surface, and now you're like, should I take a chance on something, taking a risk? And you know, to each to your own. If you feel intuitively that you're ready to do so, then do it. But I would highly encourage you to kind of wait it out if you can until Mars goes in your sign. You're gonna feel a lot better November and December, okay? And also Pluto's gonna go into Aquarius in November, so that will also be more positive for you because that's your opposite, 7th house, okay? All right, Leo. 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 What do we have for Leo Collective? Please show me the truth. For my Leo viewers, angels, guides, allies, ancestors. Leo. What do we have for Leo? Please show me. Willpower. I got the power. That's that Mars. You got a lot of Mars. Where do you have Aries or Scorpio in your chart or dealing with one? Use your willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. This is everything we've been saying. Hey, you've been getting some insight and there's confidence. I got the power. I feel like once Mars goes into your sign, it's like full gusto, or at least some forward momentum, right? I know personally this eclipse, especially since the lunar eclipse in Pisces, my sleep has been really messed up. Yeah, I've been feeling this eclipse more than anything. I also have a lot of 12th house in my chart, so it's just really hitting me, hitting home. Lots of insight coming in for you as well with that Mars in the 12th house. See beyond what appearances are there, masks, cliches, culture, stereotypes. Gain insight. So you're trying to see beyond all the BS that's happening around you within the world. Again, there's lots going on in the world and it's affecting all of us, especially if you have a soul and a heart, you know, but we have to find the willpower to continue and surrender. This Pisces influence is asking us to observe with eyes wide open to this human experience. We cannot turn a blind eye really anymore to the truth. And you are definitely getting some willpower and confidence here. It's gaining momentum. And again, once Mars goes into your sign, it's game over. It's a done dollar is what I heard. You are funny, Leo. Or these are just your guides. If you're not feeling like you're joking around here, there's a guide or a presence here that just wants you to like lighten up. You know, just relax a little bit. It's gonna be okay. Float along. Go listen to that song. Even if you don't like Modest Mouse, you might like the lyrics. Okay, so just maybe you can write some lyrics, or just look at the lyrics. Leo, what do we have for Leo? Please show me the truth and nothing but the truth. Ancestors, guides. Please show me for Leo, the Leo Collective. What's some advice for October? What do they need to know? What do they need to see for their highest and greatest good? You're healing. There's Libra. It's a decision to heal this pain. You're in recovery. Yeah, maybe this is what the insight is that you're in recovery. Everything that was hidden, 4th and 12th house for you for most of this month of October. You're regaining confidence, willpower. You're having more insight. You're healing. You have the 3 of Swords here in reverse. That's Libra. So again, this eclipse in Libra could have been very healing for you. That 3rd house of creativity, expression, communication, community, short distance travel. Maybe you're visiting friends or a mentor of some sort to help you heal, get some confidence back. Okay, Leo. What do we have for my Leo viewers? Leo, please show me the truth for Leo. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Gaining stability, whether you're male or female. I like that. That's a very stabilizing energy. As you rest and recover, yeah, you are in healing mode. Star, Aquarius. Yeah, November is going to be a very powerful month for you. Again, Pluto going to Aquarius is going to be in your, transiting your 7th house. And it's not leaving the 7th house for a long time. So get comfortable with that. Again, right now, and last month I talked about this, Pluto went back into Capricorn just to kind of revise what we've been going through. And now Pluto in Aquarius, this is the great awakening. This is huge revelations, epiphanies. It's Uranus meets Pluto. Hello, worlds. Talk about like what we're seeing in the world, right? What we're seeing around us. And we all get to choose how we move through it with insight, confidence and willpower, or victim, right? We can sway. It's okay. It's okay to feel like angry, sad, grieving. I have a grief series also that I started back in October of last year, of this year, sorry. And I did stages 1 and 2, I believe. Yeah, I haven't worked through all of it because I've been intuitively feeling when the collective is ready to move forward. I still feel like we're in phase 1 and 2 for most of the people I'm reading for, and even myself. So yeah, I might actually float along into the next stage there, but you can check out, I'll link that below for you if you haven't watched it, because there's a lot of messages there for you. My grief series. You'll see a playlist, okay? I'll link the playlist. There might be some messages there for you, okay? Just to give you a little more confidence to heal here. What else for Leo? Give me one more card for Leo. How can I best support Leo at this time? Ancestors, guides, allies, angels. Please give me one more card for my Leo viewers. Thank you for finding me here, Leo. And cross watchers, of course, you're welcome too. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this reading. Slow and steady. Yeah, things are gaining momentum. Yes, Sag energy. Yes, okay, good. I feel like, again, 9 of Pentacles is Virgo. Something happened in Virgo month where it really, you just took a blow to your confidence. You maybe just felt like the weight of the world. That eclipse, lunar eclipse in Pisces could have really affected you, especially if you have Pisces or 12th house. And again, Mars is transiting your 12th house, so there's that. So signs we have here, Libra, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, lots of this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and then Sag. There will be progress, but it's Earth progress. So this could be financially for some. Work could be picking up. You could be regaining confidence around work. You could be recovering from some sort of financial loss. You're having to re-strategize here with the 3 of Wands in reverse. That's that Mars Aries influence, okay? This is restructuring a plan, because the 3 of Wands is when the fool or the hero, the character, you, right? Apply it to whoever. The 2 of Wands is when they make an active choice, right? And they move forward. 3 of Wands is awaiting the progress. This is you implementing the plan. This is you looking out on the distant horizon. This is travel. It's also turning your back towards things that you no longer choose, right? So this is action, but with this in reverse in the Star and the 3 of Swords, right now, whenever you find this again, just know it's meant to find you. There just seems to be a moment of active recovery. You're right where you need to be. So if there was delays in plans that you already had put thought into, 3 of Wands, just know that these delays are serving you, and eclipses tend to make delays happen. And it looks like the Leo I'm looking at is like you're regaining some willpower and confidence, even if something's not for you or didn't go work to your plan, because you know that you have to rest here, restabilize. Lots of this Earth energy, Queen of Pentacles. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female. strong earth in Aquarius that's helping you. An earth sign definitely strongly could be helping you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this could again just be slow, steady progress towards a career goal of yours. Just restabilizing really is the message that I'm getting for you here. Lots of stability is going to be coming in for you, and I keep feeling like November is going to feel, at least, it could be happening now, but I feel like in November is when you're really going to see the fruits of your labor. Something will pay off is what I want to say to you. All right. Leo, what do we have for Leo? Could be karmic debt too, you know, that's what Libra represents. Karma being owed to you is what I'm hearing. Yeah, don't let the past hold you back. This has been coming out a lot. Again, eclipses activate the north and south nodes. So again, looking at those placements in your natal chart. Come on, focus here. I hate when my camera does this. Don't let the past hold you back. Yeah, this is, you could have to be looking back at the past. Surrender. Yeah, float on, Leo. Look at that, your surrender. Full moon. Ooh, yeah. This is, again, this is that Pisces full moon. Strong Pisces Virgo here. You could also, I'm getting here with this Virgo south node, you could have a Virgo or Pisces north or south node for some of you. And if that's the case for some of you, Pisces North Node, it's going to be entering into this Pisces North Node, South Node in Virgo in January 2025. And I'll be talking about that more, especially on my Patreon. I tend to go a bit deeper, and I'm planning to go a lot deeper on Patreon into the next coming year, doing more astrology workshops. Again, I'm going to be doing a Chiron series in November. And just feeling into the retrogrades until the new year, and then also a new year reading I'll do on a Patreon. So join me there. It's a time to give rather than take. So again, Virgo season was so strong for you. Something happened during Virgo season, especially this full moon, Pisces full moon, lunar eclipse. And it's a time to give rather than take. And when I get that card, you know, it says giving, it's purification, the sense of responsibility, duty, being of service even. Pisces and Virgo, wherever you have that in your chart, is very strongly highlighted here of acts of service. But again, there's a fine line that we're learning with Saturn and Pisces, is that we can't play the martyr. We cannot just keep giving and giving and giving until we are depleted. We have to understand the balance. And doing things because we want validation, right? Or feeling like we have to please others all the time. This is another thing we're learning with the South Node in Libra, Aries North Node. Codependency and past relationships, you know, addressing where we played small or where we were trying to justify ourselves and trying to prove ourselves, Libra, when really we just have to learn how to stop combating, right? Chiron and Aries, North Node and Aries. It's not all about fighting and trying to win at all costs, that Five of Swords kind of vindictive energy. This is about knowing when to lay down our sword and knowing when to surrender, right? We're learning that, and we will be learning that with the North Node in Pisces especially. So let's pull from the Astro Tarot deck to see what potential signs you could be dealing with in love and relationship. And we'll take this over to the love reading. You can find that link below, as well as all those other helpful links that we mentioned. Leo, what signs is Leo dealing with in love? Let's see. I highly encourage you to watch both readings, of course, to get a deeper message. Even if you're not, or if you're single, there could be just something there on the past, because don't let the past hold you back is showing up here. So you can always check it out if you'd like, if you're feeling called to. Leo, what signs is Leo dealing with in love? Leo, Uranus, Aquarius, strong Aquarius. Yeah, we saw the star card, Pluto and Aquarius. When it goes back, November is going to be a very big month for you. I can already feel it. I'm excited to read for you. We'll see what comes up. Again, there's always free will. We make choices every day, right, Leo? You know, energy is fluid. You're floating along, Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio season, like I said, something is going to be really changing for you in this love dynamic as well. Sudden revelations. Uranus is very sudden. Epiphanies. Uranus represents electric like a lightning for Aquarius for me. Where you have 11th house in your chart, maybe this person, you guys are having a transit with a Uranus, or they could have a Scorpio strong placement, Scorpio and Uranus. But again, these are energies. Yeah, Jupiter, Sag. So they could be a Sagittarius, Scorpio, or Aquarius, or again, these are transits that are occurring for you strongly around this Pluto and Capricorn, okay? Yeah, there's something really strong here that was changing amongst this Pluto and Capricorn revisit. And again, it will go back into Aquarius mid-November. And it will be in your 7th house of partnership. So it's definitely a catalyst moment for this love dynamic, okay? So let's feel into it. It looks like this is going to be somewhat of a preparation reading and maybe some affirmation for you on how to move forward as we go into November, right? But let's feel into this month and see what the love reading has for you. I hope to find you over there if this is where we part, Leo. Bye for now.